Hey, what's going on? My name is Cameron Abbott. If you don't know me, I'm at Rev Cabot on Twitter and Instagram. If you do know me, then you probably also know that about 8 months ago, I posted a video where I came out. Coming out was very difficult for me. I came out on the eve of my 30th birthday, um, put together a video for it, and then came out on my 30th birthday publicly to people. Uh, since then, I have been out in front of my siblings, my parents. Um, it's been a tremendous experience because I was really scared. I have come from a very religious background, um, and I was concerned about whether or not, because of the issue that exists within I was concerned whether or not my relationships with my family and my friends would remain the same, and the reality is they've only gotten better. It's June. It's the end of June. Um, Pride Month has been obscured or canceled or etc. by things like COVID-19. We've had to recognize the really the righteousness and the moment of time for the Black Lives Matter movement and helping support that, especially in the memory of people like Marsha Johnson, who was a incredible stalwart founder of the LGBTQ movement in the 60s and 70s. Um, and so it's really important for us to have recognized that, respected it, and supported the Black Lives Matter movement. Um, I just want to take some time here because I think it's towards the end of the month. It's after, I mean, I've been through the ringer as far as a bunch of different issues, personal and professional, but I want to take a moment to just kind of give this update that my life has gotten so much better. The last 8 months of my life have been some of the best days, weeks, and months of my life. The world is on fire, and I'll be honest, I don't think I could handle it if I was still lying about who I was. Having the confidence to know who I am, know what I'm like, helps me be better at supporting what I believe. I believe that Black Lives Matter. I believe that trans rights are human rights. I believe that just equality means not just things are okay and equal now, but that there's justice and actual true equality behind it. That we're not in a post-racist or sexist or homophobic society or transphobic society, that we are currently in one right now, and we are at a precipice of great, significant change that needs to be had in this country and this world that we live in. And it's a tumultuous time, and it's a scary time for a lot of people out there. And the only way we're going to get through it is together. But that's the message I wanted to put out, because 8 months ago when I came out to nothing but incredible support from my friends and my family. And as tricky as it is sometimes with some members of my family, their love and respect for me has, I think, just grown so much. In that, I it's definitely not going to notice that I have much more confidence about who I am, and I'm proud of it. I'm proud. This flag behind me is the flag of people like me who are abrosexual. It's our abrosexual pride flag. I have an actual, like a regular pride flag in here somewhere. It's packed in a box. I wasn't able to find it, and I ordered a new one, but it's not going to come in time because of COVID. But I wanted to say this, that as an abrosexual man, 8 months ago I said, if you want to learn what abrosexuality is, look it up. I don't need to tell you. I don't need to justify my sexuality to you. And that was true at the time, but I'm going to take a moment here to tell you what it means to be abrosexual. It means a lot, because you are sexually fluid. Me personally, I flow between asexuality, being straight, being gay, and being bisexual. And there have been occasions where I've been pansexual. I don't know what my sexuality is going to be. I can't guarantee what my sexuality will be tomorrow. I can't guarantee what my sexuality will be next week, next month, or in 5 years. It's going to change. And part of embracing my sexuality was also embracing the uncertainty of, not the uncertainty, but the uncertainty of the lack of consistency. Just that lack of consistency of knowing that I'm gay 100% every day, all day, no matter what. And that's just not what I am. And coming through that process and like figuring out like, well, how does this work? And finding an identity, finding a flag to identify with, finding just a community to be a part of, with the LGBTQ plus community being so incredibly supportive. I mean, I was concerned too, because I lied and pretended to be an ally for years while actually being a part of their community without actually being a part of it. And the love and affection that I've been shown since then has been tremendous. I don't think I wear it as like on my shoulder as I should sometimes, but I know that that's just still me adapting to it. I'm still learning. I'm still new at this. I spent 30 years of my life, most of it pretending to be straight. And I'm going to be spending the rest of my life knowing who I am, confident in who I am. And so if you're out there, you don't know what you are, or you're just questioning, you don't know, that's okay. Ask the question to yourself. Ask the question to other people. Embrace who you are. And if you can't do that right now because it's scary, it's too scary, you can't do it, I understand. I understand a lot about that feeling that you can't be who you are because you don't really know who you are. And like, it's really scary, and it's okay. It's okay for it to be scary, because the thing about fear is that as you grow accustomed to it, about what you're afraid of, I'm sorry, it's wobbling quite a bit, you can adapt to it, and you can change, and you can be who you're going to be 5 years from now is not who you are now, necessarily. And the person who you are now may not know what you are, or if you are or not, but the person 5 years from now might. And you have to just kind of have trust and faith that the person who you are meant to be is out there, is that person that you're meant to be, and you will get there. And it's going to take some time sometimes. But I can tell you, somebody who has reached a point where I know who I am, and I'm proud of it, and I'm displaying it, and I talk about it, and I'm living my life as an out-of-the-closet abrosexual man, that you will find yourself and you will find your way out there. For anybody who is concerned or scared about maybe not just what they're feeling themselves, but also about other concerns out there, there are a lot of helplines. There are a lot of just awesome, amazing organizations out there. Whether you're, any part of the LGBTQ plus community, you can definitely partake in it. I know, because I've used some of those resources. There's incredible places out there. If you have money, please donate to these incredible projects, as well as supporting other efforts towards equality. Because it shouldn't be controversial or political to say Black Lives Matter or trans rights or human rights, because this is all about creating an equitable society that we all get to be treated as though we're human and not lesser than. And that's what this is about. Want to say thank you if you watched all of this. This is almost a 10-minute long video. If you've watched all of it, know that I love you. Know that I support you in whatever decisions you make. And my name is Cameron Abbott. You can find me on Twitter or Instagram at RevCabot. But I am an abrosexual man. I am a member of the LGBTQ plus community. And this is Pride Month. And I am damn proud of who I am. Bye!